always loved mermaids. Initially, Dad wasn't my favorite person. After he left Mom, he'd only send me mermaid figures. I ignored him until my 10th birthday, when he insisted on a birthday surprise. Dad lived by the sea, so I rode my bike to his beach house. Mom didn't like his new girlfriend. Apparently, Ellie smelled like fish. I'm in the basement, Sadie. I was sure my mermaid obsession came from Dad. Dad, an architect, had designed his house like an aquarium. The walls like fish tanks, glass floors mimicking the deep ocean, filled with tiny flounders. I wasn't expecting much. The last time I was there, the basement was closed for renovations. This time, I stepped into dull blue light, like walking directly into the ocean itself. Dad stood in front of a tank, grinning beneath a banner saying, "Happy 10th birthday." "Now, sweetie, this is between you and me, all right?" he whispered. I could barely register his words, my gaze glued to the glass. "I have friends with money," he said. "They do marine research and they found them." Something warm expanded in my chest when a face appeared behind the glass. A beautiful girl with long blonde hair and a blue tail, tiny points in her ears, and strange rugged skin. Gills, I thought dizzily. I jumped back, frightened but exhilarated. She was so pretty, graceful, gently tapping on the glass. Behind her, a boy swam into view, dark brown hair billowing around him. The scar on his throat made me wonder if a fish attacked him. He wasn't smiling, instead folding his arms, refusing to meet my gaze. I named them Fryron and Fallon, and I visited every weekend, talking to them through the glass. When Fallon started to talk back, though, I didn't like it. Fallon squeezed out, stabbing at his throat. He was always on the surface, leaning against the side, gasping for air, like he couldn't breathe. Mermaid speak was hard to understand. I giggled. "We can get you a bigger tank." He rolled his eyes, and Fryron nudged him. She pointed upwards. "You want me to open the tank?" I asked. Dad stopped me. "They're pretty, but dangerous, Sadie." Growing up, I lost interest. 14, searching for my cheer pom-poms, I rummaged through a box in the basement. Deep under holiday decorations, I found a yellow dress, sandals, and cargo shorts. The red smears staining the clothing sent me stumbling back, dropping the dress and baseball cap. There were college ID tags, Fryron and Fallon. Their real names were Quinn Cartwright and Matthew Whittam. An icy shiver slithered down my spine. When I twisted around, Fryron's face was pressed against the glass, her eyes wide. She pointed at her throat, choking on an explosion of bubbles. "Sadie," Dad yelled from upstairs, followed by muffled screaming, the wet sound of a tail being violently dragged down the stairs. "We've caught another one."